This game hurts. Ness.
うさんくさいやつらね。まさかあいつら。
どうした SBO？ 何やつ？
こんなとこうろついて何してんのあんたたち。
なんだこの女。もしや依頼人の敵。
あんぽんたん？しらばっくれんじゃないわよ。私の獲物かすめよってんだら容赦しないわよ。
Wow. Hi, Vector. Hi, Vector. Wow. Mm.
ドクターを追うのは僕たちの後にしろ。
エッグマンのお宝は私が最初に目つけたんだから。
What is happening? I'm stun locked. I just can't move. What the fuck? What is going on? I literally can't get up. What is happening? I don't know what was just happening.
エッグマンのお宝は私が最初に目つけたんだからね。
I'm confused. Why am I taking damage when I attack him? You know what I mean? What are you doing, dude? What the fuck was just happening? Like, also, what is happening? Has anyone considered that? Has anyone considered what's going on right now? Because I don't know if anything... Sure. Okay. I don't know if it's working. I don't know. Did we killed Charmy, which sucks, I guess, but good for us, I guess. Okay, yeah, we hit him, and then we hit Vector off, and SBO just kind of flew off. Okay. We won. I don't know. Wait, that was a B? That was a B performance? Impressive. I would have expected something different, but what do I know? I think this is a video game. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot about this level. Oh no. Okay. Ugh. Okay. This is gonna be hell, everyone. I'm not even gonna try to, like, do anything. I'm gonna just hold forward. Shadow, get off the wall, you freak. What are you doing? You're not a ninja, you're a hedgehog. I don't know if I love the idea of all of these, like, one-way breakable floors. You know what I mean? Like, who designed that as, like, an accessibility thing, I mean? It's just, it seems a little absurd to me. Did I just get through that by accident on my first try? What? I don't really understand anything, actually. I am but a newborn upon this world. I'm a newborn in the world of men, and I have nothing in my brain. I don't really know what I'm saying anymore. My head is empty, guys. I'm going through it, I guess. Okay, we'll take it. Sure. I guess using this guy was like the key all along, or whatever. What the fuck is happening? What is going on? Like, truly, what is happening? That's fine. Goodbye. Here. Yeah, I don't really understand. I don't really understand why this works. Oh, shit. There we go. I am Lucy from the hit movie Lucy right now. I'm using 100% of my brain. This is what it looks like when you unlock the other 90% of your brain that you don't ever use. I am limitless. I'm Bradley Cooper limitless right now. I've taken the pill. And by that I mean my prep. I don't know what just sent me flying in the air. That was weird. I don't even think I had a checkpoint there, did I? What was that? I saw Clay say that movie rules, and I don't even want to know which movie I was referencing that he was saying ruled. I don't even want to hear it. My controls are reversed again. I don't really know what's happening anymore, guys. I'm just gonna keep trying to go up. This is the spot I was stuck in for 100 years, wasn't it? Isn't it? This is the spot. I don't really know what's happening. That statement had an asterisk on it. I thought you were just correcting a typo. I mean, more power to you. If Scarlett Johansson's Lucy was like your movie of the year, Morgan Freeman's Scarlett Johansson's Lucy, you know what I mean? I don't really understand what's happening in the game right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea why it just let me survive that, but I'll take it. Oh, well, it didn't let me. Okay, I guess I don't really know what's happening anymore. Okay. Lucy rules for an extremely qualified definition of the word rules. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I agree. And by that I mean, I think I watched it on a plane once. Doesn't she turn into like... Doesn't she get powdered at the end of the movie? Has anyone out there a big powder fan? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she becomes a flash drive. Yeah, I mean, I understood that she became a flash drive, but I mean, like that, like, really happened, right? Powder or chowder? Powder. The hit movie Powder. Real ones know what I'm talking about. Roscoe says, are you asking if we do drugs? No. Look up, go to IMDb and type in the movie Powder. Actually, go to Wikipedia and do that. And then read the plot of the film Powder, and you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what Powder is, you are in for a trip. Let me tell you. That's a beautiful bald man. It is, in fact, a bald man. And he turns into pure energy. Because he's... Like, the plot of that movie is crazy. And maybe offensive, actually. And it heavily inspired Stephen King's Dreamcatcher. Fun fact. And by that, I mean... it also stars a strange, very white-skinned, bald man with savant powers. Iizuka says, real ones know that Crank and Crank 2 are the real stupid movies that secretly roll. I actually do think that Crank is an okay movie. That's one of the good ones, I think. Fuck! I was so close! The shit I put up with, team. Dreamcatcher, the movie about poop? It's not about poop. It's about people, about aliens that go up your butt. It's different. I'm feeling a little bit traumatized by this game right now. I'm victimized. Slither is a really good movie, by the way. It's a very good horror movie. No. Okay. Shadow, you have to have some self-preservation, please. I'm begging you. Just for 2 seconds, try not to be dead. But yes, Slither is a very good movie. This level is a metaphor for trying to escape a gambling addiction. I wish it were that deep. I wish there was meaning in the world and in anything we did, but unfortunately the world is cruel and God does not exist. We are the captors of our own prisons. We are the wardens of our own punishment. I'm sorry, but it simply is the way it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. Are we not but destined to keep playing Sonic Heroes? Indeed. Correct. I'm 14 and this is very deep. Sonic is God. It's true. Oh! Okay, we're through this hell level. Surreptitious Snake says, have I played Team Chaotix? No. I'm playing Team Dark right now because they're the second one. So I've played Team Sonic, and now I'm playing Team Dark. And then next I'll play Team Amy, and then the team after that will be Chaotix, because they're the last one. Okay. I'm gonna maybe lose it on this level, just so that everyone knows. I do think that my strategy of not touching the controls at all on these segments might actually be the correct way to do them. It seems to be working, guys, because the game is just propelling me forward. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we have to do something. Maybe these controls really do suck gigantic donkey balls. No, maybe they don't. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, well, I deserved that. Oh my god. For the love of fucking Christ. Thank you. Am I not allowed to? I thought the puzzle here was to break into the glass, but I guess it's not interesting. I guess it's just dumb, and I just had to walk into the tunnel, I guess. I had to beat this thing, and then maybe... Yeah. Okay, well... I guess that's why we can't have nice things, you know what I mean? Raph says, I just watched Alien Covenant and I think people were too hard on Prometheus at the time. They were, and that is an enlightened opinion. Alien Covenant is not a very good movie. And the script for Prometheus is pretty rough, but it's not terrible. It's a perfectly acceptable film, is like my takeaway about Prometheus. And it has a very good design. There's an extremely good fan edit of Prometheus called Derelict that intersperses the Prometheus director's cut with Alien 1. Highly recommend watching that if you like that sort of thing. Rogue fan edits, they're cool. One thing I will say as well about Prometheus is that the deleted scenes are very good in that movie. That is like a classic example of a film that really just shouldn't have been cut up the way that it was, because it's actually the scenes that were cut out of the film are actually way better than the theatrical cut. My take on Alien 3 is that Alien 3 is like a disaster of a movie that actually just had like really cool ideas. And I think that despite being a disaster of a film, like from a production standpoint, it's actually still really well made and has really good performances. I think that Sigourney Weaver is very good in that movie. Ralph says, I didn't know Prometheus had a director's cut. It doesn't really. It's more that it has a release that had a bunch of deleted scenes in it that were like fully scored and stuff. So if you just wanted to watch the movie with those, you like easily could make that happen. And then that's like, those are really good. They're really... The deleted scenes in Prometheus are excellent. It has like a whole different sequence with the engineer in the med bay. And Shaw actually gets to like do cool stuff. And yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of other stuff in that movie that's really good, that's worth watching, that just like was kind of left out of the theatrical version. But like lots of just scenes that are really solid that were on the not director's cut, the deleted scenes. But that's just me being a Prometheus apologist. Like it's cool. But yeah, if you like fan edits and you know how to find them, the fan edit called Derelict is very, very good. I love fan edits. I think they're such a cool thought exercise of like, can we fix movies that have problems, or like, what does editing do to a film? That sort of thing. Is just like really interesting. Like the context of like how editing and splicing scenes and like, I don't know, just gives you a different appreciation for how movies are made, because a lot of people don't realize like truly how impactful really simple stuff like scene placement or edits and stuff. It's just like, it's very cool. It's very, very interesting. That's the kind of stuff that I really dig. Mezawarida. I did not like Covenant. I do think that the main lady in Covenant is really good in that movie. Like, she does the very, very best with what is an otherwise extremely underwhelming movie. And everything to do with David in that movie is unhinged, and also the script is really bad, and also the final act makes no sense, and also the twist doesn't make any sense, and it was clearly like rewritten in the middle of production. But what I will say, I think I mentioned this after I saw it, is I saw Romulus in theaters, and I didn't dislike Romulus, but I did not love it. And the reasoning, I think, is very sound, is that it's just not a movie made for me, a person who likes Alien. It is Alien for teens. And the thing is that sounds derogatory, but I mean that like 100% in like a good way. Like, it's Alien for teens. It's YA Alien, and like that's cool. It's cool that that exists. And it's gonna get a bunch of people into Alien, and it did. And I think Fede Alvarez did like or I don't know how to say his name, Fede Alvarez. I think he did a really great job with that movie. It's just also not a movie for me, an adult man that likes Alien. It's a movie for teenagers that need an entry point to the Alien franchise. Raph says, I love the Alien, or the Evil Dead by the same director. Yeah, Alvarez's Evil Dead is interesting. I don't know if I love it, but I think that it is equally cool and interesting and a ambitious and neat film. But yeah, like, I don't know how to describe it. Just my thing, I think my thing with Romulus is that, like, I know a lot of people complained about like the referential nature of that movie, and that stuff didn't bother me at all, actually. Like, I mean, go figure. I'm normally pretty immune to those kinds of criticisms or complaints. It doesn't bug me at all. But the thing that got me about Romulus was just, it is paced like a haunted house. And I don't mean that in the filmic way. I mean that in the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios way, where every single room they go in is like, all right, here is your challenge. You must get through this room. It's very spooky and there's bad things in it. In order to get through it, you must follow these 3 rules, and then the 3 rules happen, and then you get through the level, and then there's a victory fanfare at the end. Like, that's the vibe that Alien Romulus gave me, and it not even in a bad way. Like, it's like a very good version of that. I just wasn't in love with it, like, filmically, I suppose. But I did think it was good, and I was glad that it existed. And I do think that the main girl in that is also really good. And it kind of confuses me because the pregnant girl, sorry, that's a spoiler, I think. Or maybe not. It's revealed in the first like 15 minutes of the movie, sorry. There's a character and she's pregnant. Her actress is the Isabella Merced. She played Dora the Explorer in the Dora movie. Fun fact. And she also is playing... what's her name? How did I forget? Last of Us 2 love interest. How am I forgetting this? I literally played this game for the channel. Blazer says the only thing I really loved was the design of the alien in that movie. I really loved the child in Romulus. I thought that thing was very cool. Dina, yes, thank you, Dina. So Isabella Merced is playing Dina in The Last of Us Part 2, and she looks basically nothing like Dina from the game, which is fine. Like, they changed the way people look in the TV show. That's not an issue. But she just has straight hair, which is confusing to me because I think Dina, like, I understand why they're doing it, but Dina is hold on, ethnically Jewish, and that's a huge part of her character, and like it doesn't only reflect in her character design, but also like in the story, it like literally comes up. It's like a actual part of the plot, and I think it's fine to recast her and change her background. That's fine. It's whatever. Like, that doesn't bug me. What's interesting is that Isabella Merced with short hair does not look at all like Dina. But Isabella Merced with long curly hair actually does look a lot like Dina. So seeing her in Alien Romulus playing a long curly-haired woman is very interesting because it made me immediately be like, why didn't they just give her long curly hair in The Last of Us Part 2? Why didn't they do that? That's weird. Huh. And so I've been thinking about that ever since I saw Romulus, and I found it really distracting because I don't remember her name. I'm going to say it's Caitlin Spanny, but that might be wrong, or that might not be her name. But the main girl from Alien Romulus, and then Isabella Merced in Alien Romulus, literally just look like Ellie and Dina. Like, they look exactly like Ellie and Dina. So it was weird because I was watching Alien Romulus, and the whole time I was thinking, is this not just The Last of Us 2? It was weird seeing alternate reality Dina and Ellie, basically, in space. Dina and Ellie in space was like, I don't know, it was interesting. But, long story short, I have high hopes for TLOU Part 2 because Isabella Merced is a great actress, and so is everyone else on that project, and I'm very looking forward to it. But, hopefully I don't die this time. Is it gonna kill me? It's not. So, yeah, anyway, long story short, I wasn't a huge fan of Alien Romulus, and I was very distracted the entire time I watched it because of that. I couldn't stop thinking about Isabella Merced's curly hair. Just like, why? Why straighten her hair? But yeah, that's all. That's my soapbox for Last of Us Part 2 / Alien Romulus. That show airs like relatively soon, I think. And by relatively soon, I mean soon-ish, maybe. April, I think. That's gonna be a trip, guys. I'm really excited for that. Blazer says, with Romulus, I don't hate it. I'll watch it if it's put on, but I won't go out of my way for it. Yeah, exactly. Also, I've played Alien Isolation, and Romulus is just like a rehash of Alien Isolation. Not in a bad way, it just is. Like, almost every single plot point, and the design of the station is very Isolation, and Fede Alvarez said it was because he likes Alien Isolation. And its success got Alien Isolation 2 greenlit, so I can't hate him for that, you know what I mean?
Doctor!
教えてくれドクター。どうして僕はあの基地で眠っていたんだ。どうすれば僕は記憶を取り戻せるんだ。記憶？愚かなことを。貴様に取り戻す記憶などあろうはずがない。何？さあ、サービスタイムはもうおしまいじゃ。そろそろお帰りいただこうか。者ども、かかれ！
Raph says I tried watching Severance, but Apple blocked my account for no reason. That sucks. Severance is really good. It's very, 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 very good show. Highly recommend watching that show because it's really good. Severance rules. Great television show. And Apple TV Plus is honestly like a pretty solid service. If you like Ted Lasso, I know that's like a big show on there. I don't watch Ted Lasso, but like Servant was really good. Foundation is really good. It's worth it. It's worth having, I think. But Severance just genuinely rules. Like, really amazing television show. It's kind of unfair. Is Silo on that, or is Silo just a cable show? I don't remember. It's hard to keep everything straight nowadays. Playburn says Ted Lasso season 3 got so tedious. Yeah. I'm not a Ted Lasso guy. I just know people like it. So I'm kind of just talking out my ass. You know what I mean?
雑魚どもめ。
うざったいわね。
エッグマンのメカは完全に排除する。
思いのほかやりおるわい。
任せるがいい。くれ。
排除する。
これが究極だ。
Silo's on there? Okay. Yeah, I thought Silo was ATV.
倒すコントロール。
Silo's good. Cool show. Good books. I read the
決ま
books.
ったわね。
I'm a little reader boy who reads books with my eyeballs. Yeah. Okay. This sucks. I should have saved my super for this. Wow, that's pretty OP. What the fuck? Fuck you. Do not kill me, please.
ドクター、これ以上の戦闘は無意味だ。
私たちの実力忘れたの？
この程度では機能テストにもならない。排除。調べ抹殺。
Yeah, just blow through it all. Yeah.
抹殺。排除。調べ抹殺。排除。調べ抹殺。消え失せ。
Those were the easy ones. Boy, howdy. Bum, bum, ba-na. That was a B?
排除完了。
How is my performance here exactly the same as my performance the last one? I don't believe that for even a second.